Hello, Lilac Yogis. My name is Natasha Ayala, and this channel is called Lilac Yoga Flow. If you've been here, welcome back, and thank you so much for your support. And if this is your first time, welcome. So today, the flow that we're going to be doing is we're just going to be going through some variations of sun salutations. So just figure out or just feel what feels better for your body and is more fitting and suiting for you. If you don't want to be jumping back into your chaturanga, that's okay. You can work through the modifications that I'll be showing. But for now, let's get started. Alright, so we're going to begin today in hero's pose, but if hero pose does not feel comfortable for your knees for whatever reason, you can plop yourself up on the block to elevate yourself, or if this is uncomfortable for your knees, just find a comfortable seated position. That's however you want to start today. But today I'm feeling hero's pose. Have a soft gaze or bring your eyes to close. Taking a collective breath in through the nose, exhale out the mouth. We go inhale and exhale, let it go. Inhale, you find length. Exhale, we root down onto our heels or onto the mat. Notice how your body feels. Now, as we begin practice today, I want you to name off 3 things that you're grateful for. And as you do this, place one hand on your heart and the other on your belly. And just continue to feel the lift in your chest and your belly, and feel as it lowers through every inhale and exhale. Taking this moment to become present on our mat. It's okay if our mind begins to wander. Just come back to your breath and the 3 things that you're grateful for. Releasing the hands. Maybe flutter the eyes open. You're going to place your hands on your thighs. Inhale, draw the chest forward. Exhale, around the spine. Taking that 2 more times. Inhale, draw the chest forward. Exhale, around the spine. Maybe this next time, as you inhale, drawing the chest forward, you bring circles into the spine. And if you did, you're going to reverse it and do it the other way. And we're going to lift the shoulders up. Exhale, release them down. Taking that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Find length in the side body. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Meet me in tabletop position. In tabletop position, you want your shoulders to be over your wrist and your toes to be pointed towards the back end of your mat. I just want you to wiggle side to side. And now here you're going to take one hand and you're going to flip it. So you're going to have your fingertips be facing your knees. You're just going to rock forward and back here to warm up the wrists for our sun salutations. You flip it the other way. And taking it to the side. Being gentle. You still want to hold your weight up and fray away from putting all your weight on that wrist. Just being gentle here with the movement to wake them up. Take it onto the opposite side. Now you have the other hand. Flip it so the fingertips face the knee. And just notice how this feels. Sometimes my right wrist is a little bit more tight than the other one. I've had a few wrist injuries, so I like to be very gentle with my wrist. Maybe taking it out to the side if you haven't done so, and flipping it down. Beautiful. Waking them up. They already feel better. You're gonna inhale, lift the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine. Taking that again. Inhale, we draw the chest forward, really pressing into our hands. Exhale, around the spine. Maybe this next one, you want to explore movement, rocking side to side. If you decide going in circles, with every exhale, you bring your bottom to your heels. And inhale, you draw the body forward. Exhale, bring your bottom to your heels. Inhale, draw the heart forward. And then reverse it. You start to feel a little bit of tightness in your hips, you can pause on that one side. Stillness is also great for the body. And you have intention behind it. Beautiful. And you're going to pull your navel to spine, really press into your hands, tuck the toes, send your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Have a significant bend in your knees here. Since it's our first one, we want to prioritize our lower back and our hamstrings. Pressing into your hands here. And inhale, you're going to come onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, release your heels down onto your mat. 3 more times. Inhale onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, release. Just warming up the feet here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let it go. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release it down. Beautiful. Maybe walking out your dog, or you find stillness, your drishti, your point of focus. And inhale, gaze forward. You're going to walk to your hands. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Really deep bend in the knees. The head hangs heavy. Inhale, lifting all the way up, reaching the hands to the ceiling. Exhale, hands come towards heart center, releasing them down into Tadasana, mountain pose, pausing here. You're going to root to rise here, really pressing into your big toe mounds. The thigh bones press back. You have a slight tuck here. Your tailbone draws down, pulling your navel to spine. And you feel some openness in the chest here as the palms face forward. Inhale, we lift the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, cascade forward, bending the knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep the length of your spine. Place your hands on the mat. Step to high plank. Pause here. You really want to press into the balls of your feet. Pull your navel to spine. And now exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes. Shift your weight slightly forward. Beautiful. Pull your navel to spine. Exhale, pin the elbows in as you lower through your plank. Inhale, baby cobra, pausing here on the exhale. Notice here if your toes are sickling in, you want to firm the outer ankles, which just means to point your feet towards the short edge of your mat. And exhale, release. Slight tuck in the tailbone, press through your plank, pin the elbows in. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, coming on to the balls of the feet. Exhale, walk to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we root to rise, lifting all the way up, maybe a slight lift in the chest. Exhale, hands come towards heart center, releasing them down by your side. Beautiful. We're going to take that again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cascade forward, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep the length of your spine here. You plant your hands down, step to high plank. Really find your foundation here. Lower the knees, untuck the toes, lower through chaturanga, pin those elbows in. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Really lift your belly up here. Engage the core, press through your hands. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Walk to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Let the head hang heavy. Inhale, root to rise, lift. Exhale, let it go. Releasing the hands in mountain pose. Welcoming repetition into the body. So the body can just flow and the mind becomes quiet. Inhale, lifting the arms. Exhale, cascade forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep the length of your spine, stepping to high plank. Lower the knees, untuck the toes. We pin the elbows in. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Press through your plank, pin those elbows in. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Continuing to use your breath as your guide here, welcoming fluidity into the body. Gaze forward, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, release the hands. Heart center, Tadasana. 2 more times. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep the length of your spine. You're going to step to high plank. Pause here. Really want to press into your hands. You're going to lower through chaturanga, pin the elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lifting the thigh bones up, drawing the chest forward. Feeling openness here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pausing here for about 5 breaths. Inhale, gaze forward. You can step or hop to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Release, forward fold. Maybe you start to feel the hamstrings open up. Inhale, root to rise. Now we're going to go back down. Exhale, cascade forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Keep the length of your spine. Step to high plank. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, step or float to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Really keep the core engaged here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we root to rise. Exhale, cascade forward, let it go. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Notice the change here. Exhale, you're going to step or jump to low plank. Pin those elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And pause here. And we lower the knees. Coming into child's pose. Notice how the body feels after doing quite a few sun salutations. You're going to roll through the spine here and just come to high plank. Send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, you lift the left leg. Exhale, coming into pigeon pose. You want that right foot to be on top of the mat here instead of pointing towards the long side edge of your mat. And if you're ready to, exhale. Release the body. If pigeon pose doesn't feel right for you today or at this moment, you can come onto your back for a figure 4. Remembering that this is your practice and I'm just your guide today. Inhale, lifting the body, being gentle here. You're going to tuck the back toes and send your body up into downward facing dog. I like to bring some gentle movement into my body, some swaying. Or I take a moment to pause. Inhale, you draw that right leg up. Exhale, coming into pigeon pose. I untuck my back toes. And I exhale to release. Letting go. Notice here if you have gripping in the body. Can you do the opposite and soften? Especially in pigeon pose. Every exhale, can you notice if you're maybe letting go a little bit more in your hips and your glute? Maybe you let your head hang to let the burden go off of your shoulders, your back. And we peel our body up. And lift that right leg, sending our hips up and back into downward facing dog. And exhale, release your knees onto your mat. Untuck the toes. Let some wiggles out. Meet me on your back. Give yourself a big old hug. The legs be long. The right leg laps over the left, coming into a supine twist. Looking over to the right hand. Taking it onto the opposite side. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, find a supine twist on the opposite. Ooh, I got a nice crack there. Welcoming that new energy after your sun salutations and your twists. Releasing the old, what doesn't serve you. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Release down. Wiggle the knees side to side. Feet are planted. Coming into Shavasana. The toes play out. Palms face the ceiling. And pausing here. I want you to take a collective breath with me. You're going to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Let it go. Begin to wiggle your toes. Maybe deepen your breath. Bring small movement into your body. Rolling on to the right side of your body and pausing there to reap the benefits of your practice today. And roll up using the strength of your arm. Coming back into a comfortable seated position. I invite you to close your eyes, placing one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Reminding yourself of the 3 things that you're grateful for. Bringing our thumbs towards heart center for kindness in our words. We bring our thumbs to our third eye center for wisdom, knowledge, and intuition. Slight lift in the chin. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you guys for practicing with me today. I'm so grateful for you all, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week, your day, your morning, your afternoon. Bye. Until next time. Mwah.